Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. We're playing GreedFall today, and thank you to Starscream for your contribution. We have completed the Ace 6 Scarface Run Challenge 100%. So, as promised, as soon as the Ace Combat 7 Phoenix playthrough is finished, we will do the Ace 6 Scarface run. It will be on hard difficulty. Shamrock and I will be forced to use the SU-33 Type 2 or Type Ace 2 DLC plane. First, I'd like to thank my parents and my friends who supported me. Starscream making his speech to the Academy. But I will not be able to use any frontline landings. I won't be able to use allied support, and I am going to allow myself to be able to use return lines, but only after all of my all of my aphids are gone. The only reason why I'm allowing that one is because if you do the math, you literally will run out of ammo, both missiles and guns, before you finish a mission. So I'm allowing the return line provided I run out of missiles first. Anyway, that will begin as soon as the Ace 7 Phoenix run is complete. And then I'll have to think of a new challenge or something. Anyway, as for today's stream, we are beginning GreedFall. GreedFall is a RPG that was free for PS Plus members, I think in January, or maybe it was February, I don't remember which. I've played one playthrough for it, and I thought it was fun, so we're going to try it. We're going to have a different build than the last time that I did it, because I don't want it to be too easy. But the role-playing is similar to that of a BioWare game, so like a Dragon Age or a Mass Effect. But the gameplay, in my opinion, or the combat, is more similar to Ghost of Tsushima. So it's an interesting mix. We play as Desade, and the setting is kind of revolutionary / colonial European colony. Anyway, we're going to go with normal. I had to mute the music because DMCA is a bitch. Twitch died on your phone. Oh no, that's not good. So hello, Gun Mage.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Okay. Character creator. So for this one, this isn't going to be a chat decides, but I will allow you to do one thing. The last time I played, it was on... it was a female, but I'm going to let you guys decide. Is Desade going to be a boy or a girl? And before you ask, no, there is no selection for a redhead. I tried. So... let's pull this up. Who do you want to look at? Dude or the woman? I actually kind of like the woman's voice better, but gonna end up in a trench coat either way. Boobs! I mean... classy Starscream. Classy. Let's see. Alright. Looks like we're gonna be a man. We are a boy! Alright, so... that actually doesn't look too bad right there. If you do another one of these to the girl. I've already done the girl off stream. So it'll be interesting to see the differences. This one almost, if he had pointed ears, he'd look like an elf. This one looks sickly. That one looks like somebody from Slytherin. That one's not bad. But I really like this one, so I think we're going to go with this one. But what kind of hair color do we get? Oh, nope. Not that. Oh, wow. We can be blonder than blonde. This is as close to ginger as we can get. This is kind of like a hiccup kind of hair color. So I think we'll go with that. And eyes. We don't speak of ginger. I actually like redheads, but this is... you can't really have a true redhead in this game. We'll go with that. No. That's good. Alright. Now, for our class. There's Melee Bro. Technical, which is guns and bombs. I've already done this one. I really like it. But I want to do magic. You get the same range as this one, but you basically can have telekinesis and launch Hadokens at people. So I kind of want that one. And then our death magic, or death is magic, say, Avada Kedavra! So we mental power and willpower, science and intuition. Alright. Mental power allows us to use those magic rings, and willpower ups our MP. But we're going to go with mental power so we can start building up and equipping the better stuff. Then talents. Let's see here. This one, charisma is useful. We can get that boosted easy. Science, potions, not as important. So technically, Thanos Stone is what you're saying. I get kinda. Lock picking. It's helpful, but not. Of all these, craftsmanship is the least important. We're gonna go ahead and pick intuition. I can wear something that gives me thieves' tools. All these can be boosted, but the importance of these for a magic user, that was Starscream Nicola, would be intuition, vigor, and then science, because this one you can, just by wearing a cape you get a better charisma, and this one you can wear thieves' tools, and this one there's shops for that. So anyway, create the character.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
I did forget, actually.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found.
Fuck.
Search the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
So let's head to the taverns.
Account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alright, so, let's see here, what do we have? We've got, in our bag, we've got jack shit. For equipment, we've got a novice's ring, which allows us to fire Hadoukens, and we've got a spiked hammer for a melee. As of right now, we can't equip a gun. But we're not really trained for it either, so that's not too important. We don't have any hats. We've got a necklace that gives us magic regen, and our basic traveling stuff. Do we have any skill points? No, we do not. Okay. So, I guess we just start looking around.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Boring. Can I go in here? Nope. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Can't open that. That's right. Run is X. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up my stuff. Yeah, I like the game. It's a little clunky at first, but you get to know it. Okay, so I want to set up my stuff. Gonna bind stasis to that, and that's about it. Okay, so we got our magic rings, and awesome, I can do that, and then that's my heavy attack. Okay. And then that's stasis, so if there was an actual target, I would have been able to lock them in place. Can also switch to a hammer when my magic goes out. But if my magic goes out, I'm probably fucked.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
All right, fight time. Shit. All right. Fuck.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little...
Almost had him.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
No, thanks all the same.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with them.
Kurt's been loyal. And pretty much a constant fixture throughout Desarde's life. So yeah, I think he'd be happy he's coming.
I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace.
Can I heal?
We'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Alright, I am almost dead. I hurt. Luckily, I have potions now. So we're gonna go ahead and bind that to that. Alright. I'm feeling better now. Yeah, Kurt's one of the companions that you have.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
You don't look too good.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering.
I mean, she's
One
not
thing brings
sugarcoating
me
it.
to you. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort that to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something
Starscream.
Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Well, Starscream, there is romance options. I haven't decided who, but hey, I got a hat now, and I'm in Serene. But anyway, what's making Mummy Dearest sick is essentially the Malachor. Think of it like the bubonic plague. Okay. And there's rumored to be a cure on the island we're going to. Oh yeah, this place is fucked. Okay, let's see here. In any RPG, it's always important to put off going to the main quest until every side thing is done, so you can get the most stuff. Besides, the boat literally can't leave without me. Oh shit. Hadouken! Come on, come on, come on! Ah!
Fight, you bunch of cowards!
Well, shit. Yeah, magic and technical both have... They're the hardest ones to start with because you don't get the armor benefits. And you rely more on non-strength and needing resources, either in magic or bullets. But later in the game...
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing.
I smell side quest.
Parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Alright. Kurt is our first companion. He is master of melee combat and can wear heavy armors. He also is proficient with heavy melee weapons. Both Zweihanders and I think you can even give him warhammers. He's got endurance, strength, and agility. He is skilled in all melee weapons. His faction is the Coin Guard, aka the Mercenaries. Right now, his relationship level is quote-unquote suspicious, but that just means we have neutral friendliness. It's kind of like how in Mass Effect 2, your companions, as you do things for them, they become loyal. And if we gain his loyalty, we get a bonus to our craftsmanship, as long as it's the party. So, we're going to go ahead and... I mean, he's the only companion we have, so we'll add him to the team.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. You think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
But before we do any of that, we got our asses killed by fucking bandits. I think it's time we repaid the favor, but this time we got backup of our own.
To my help.
So have at thee, fuckers!
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Well, that went better. Always better to have a companion than to be fighting alone. And now we loot the bodies. What were they protecting? Magic potions. Those could be useful. Let's see here. We'll bind that here. Alright. Okay, can't go any further that way, so we have to go down here. Alright. Now we're gonna do as much of the side quests as we can first, because this is an RPG. Wait, can I open those boxes? No, I can't. Fuck. No. The map. Okay, so... Oh, look at all these question marks we gotta open up. Well, let's just start exploring.
To my help. And death to the others.
Ow! Fuck! You got a gun!
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Careful.
God damn it! Ah. Yeah, by the way, guns are broken in this game. Let's do this all over again.
To my help. And death to the others. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Die. Alright. Think we got him. Bandit's hat and gold coins. Old leather cape. Soldier's boots. Bandit hat. Magic potion. Gold coins. Okay. Yep, they're just thugs out in the open streets, because they don't give a shit. Old blunt foil. Soldier's boots. Gold coins. Alright. We cannot use that. Put on the cape. Has better armor. Put on one of those. All right. And all right. Golden ammo. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. So when we die again, we don't have to do this fight again. We'll do that. Alright. Yeah, I would have thought that, you know, being in the capital as a legate of the congregation, that's our nation. We are the legate of the congregation of merchants. So like the head diplomat or something.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Fuck you! We did it! Success! Alright. Scrap that. That. Well, nothing's here. Okie dokie. That leads to the Fontaine family house. I don't know what that means. Wow. For the capital, this place is a hellhole. Yeah, that makes sense, Gun Mage. In this game, you are the head diplomat. That's what Legate means, in this game at least. More gold, antidote. Let's just waltz right in. Hello, citizen. I am here to confiscate your goods. There's nothing for me to confiscate. Alright, have a good day. Bum. Ooh, something open. More gold. Swiftness potion. Ammo. Boots. Hat. Sword. Alright. I might be lost.
The merchant is there.
Where? Oh, there. Okay.
Good day, good sir.
Holy hell, what's wrong with your face?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
This
Following
seems
orders.
scummy.
Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Alright, how about the other
Why don't we go and
merchants?
solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise, if these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Alright, who do I kill?
Stubborn fool is
I mean,
pushing me to
persuade.
madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Alright, Huh. Well, we have 50% chance of threatening him with a prison sentence, Or we could offer him a bribe. Let's go with this one first, and we can do the intuition next.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well,
Guilty by
as orders is the only
association.
language you seem to understand. I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Success!
As you request, my lord, I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Alright, so we increased our standing with the coin guard. Yeah, by the way, in this game, there's reputations for all these factions. There's the Congregation of Merchants, which is what we are. So that's why we have nice. Bridge Alliance, we'll meet them. Thélème will meet them. Coin Guard, Curtis from the Coin Guard, they are basically the mercenaries. All what I find ironic is all three colonial powers use the Coin Guard as their soldiers. So I don't know how that all works, but whatever. Then there's the Naughts. Those are the people that the sailors. They run the ships. And then the locals, or the natives. We won't meet them till we get to the island. But every action we do will alter our reputation. And it is possible to get friendly status with all of them. And you even get a trophy for getting that. I did it in my last playthrough, but it's not easy. So we'll see what happens this playthrough. Alright, why are all these fires? Is that because of the plague or something?
Opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life.
Alright.
All you need in our select. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Alright, let's sell some of our shit. We can't use any of these. I think I'll keep one of those. For when we get sailor's coat. But we don't need those. Don't need that. Getting rid of that. Okay. Want all those. Actually, do I need... That's only one thing anyway. Never mind. Alright. What can we buy? That we can actually use. Ooh, a spiked mace. Or a morning star. You know what? I think we're gonna go with the spiked mace. Alright.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright, hold on. There's one more thing we could have got.
Come, it's such a pleasure to have you seen any.
Shut up. Buy one of those and one of those. Just to be on the safe side.
See you soon.
Alright, and then we will need to... And we'll go... I can't save. No, I can't. Gonna save real quick, just in case we end up dying. Wish there was a way I could quick save. Alright, oh, here we go. We're right here.
Sir Jasade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
Alright.
I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Well, that's gonna be annoying. Gotta figure out a way to smuggle something into the island. Fantastic. Alright. Let's go see if we can convince the Knots to let us move some contraband. Because how hard is that gonna be?
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Bye-bye. Da 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 da. Alright, got some more gold. That mace sure came in handy. Glad I bought it. What's down here? The port quarter. Okay. There's the boat. And that's the guy we need to talk to.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
God damn it.
There are some children we'd think best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Yeah, Desarde.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink.
Well, this is
2 days since last he was seen.
weird.
I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would
Sure.
like to set sail with a clear mind.
Let's go and ask about that. I smell a side quest.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Okay.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okie dokie. We can ask about that stuff later. Let's ask about smuggling.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves.
I love how we're
It must be at the
talking
harbour
about
master's.
forging a document right in front of the captain. Oh, that's gonna be great. My idea was just like, so we can't load anything onto your boat, but can we take those crates, tie a really strong rope around them, and then tie that to the stern of your ship? So technically they're getting there, but you're not, it's not on your ship. It's just being dragged by your ship. That would be my loophole. But whatever. Alright. We can figure that out later, and we can ask about those later.
Be back soon, Captain.
Okay, so we have 2 side quests now. We have to find a way to smuggle shit onto the ship, and then find out, or find a missing cabin boy. We also have to find out where our drunken cousin is, and notify the bridge and Thélème ambassadors that, hey, we're going to be leaving, because apparently that's important. Alright, let's go. See if we can be smugglers. Not warehouses. You know, how much money do we have? 10 coins. I almost want to say we should probably start selling things. Oh well. Because if we had one of those not, or you know, the sailor coats, we could just waltz right in.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
That's nice. If we had a sailor's coats, we could just waltz right in and we wouldn't be attacked. So we gotta figure out how to do that. Might actually be easier to hold off on that side quest and go over this one until we can get more money. Because I'd rather not attack people that are just doing their jobs. Also kind of goes against the whole diplomacy thing.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Ask about the cabin boy.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Just like me. I don't
know anyone in Serene?
typically drink
No,
much.
as far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Alright, well, how about the captain?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Interesting. Alright.
I need to be going.
Need to find this Lauro guy. Because apparently he can tell us more. Oh, loot. Obsidian.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Okay.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Definitely sounds like foul play.
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunk.
I didn't report it.
Captain.
I'm the ship's drunk.
Not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
I'm the town drunk. No one's gonna believe me.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Alright, let's go interrogate the witness.
I need to be going.
Strange story, this.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Okay, so definitely foul play. Desade is on the case. We're like Phoenix Wright. Only this time, instead of, you know, or when witnesses are being snippy, we can beat the shit out of them. Alright. Gonna take those. So a better Ace Attorney. Permission to treat the witness as hostile. Sustained. Punch.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. At least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Alright.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where did I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Not for right now.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Okay. There you are.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
Yes,
No.
you owe me
I've no
200
clue about
gold.
that. It's for a different reason that I'm here.
Damn it.
I'm looking for a naught that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Well, that's not that helpful.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift.
Yeah,
They exchanged
mercs.
words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème.
Hey, we've been there.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
Do you...
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea.
Also,
What would
Kurt...
a wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Kurt, do you have any other leads? If not, then we gotta go with the one we do have. If you got a better lead, let me know and we can follow that one up.
Celebrate the miracle of science.
Okay, grab those. That appears to be plague victims. Hate to see it. Alright.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Alright. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Maybe there's something we can loot now. Nope, but we can talk to her.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Then why did he fight?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Uh-huh.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and
Hey, I just got promoted yesterday. Shut up.
Been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Well, let's go find a sailor, probably the captain, and say, what the hell? Why am I always the last to know about these sort of things? In that regard, Desarde is very similar to Shepard, always cleaning up other people's messes. They don't even get paid extra for it. Okay, Captain, I got another question.
You still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure.
I'm still without news of my...
About that.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Hello.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Will you be in need of my help in any way?
Not select Jedi in terms of recruitment. I suppose. Basically, the Nauts are the only ones that can safely navigate the seas. So, the continental nations will do anything to gain the Nauts' favor, including recruitments and stuff. So, we'll figure out.
Word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, Desade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Okay, I know where this is going.
And regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Alright, now I gotta go figure... Don't sell your kids, people! Never thought I would have to say that. Alright, let's go interrogate. Lucy, I'm back home and you got some explaining to do. Give them up willingly for the good of the nation. Wait. This is Sparta!
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
You lied.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a Nort that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the Prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
So we lost a reputation point with the congregation, but we're still the legate, so who the fuck cares? Alright. So we gotta make our way to the warehouses and free Jonas. And loot everything along the way.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Let's try and be sneaky, okay? Hey, what's that? Fuck. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's up here. And it doesn't look like there's anything up here that I can loot, so back downstairs. But it's always important to clear floors.
Sir Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Let's attempt to reason with him, and then if that doesn't work, we can use that. And if that doesn't work, well, I can beat the shit out of him.
You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
Alright.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Not my problem!
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her.
I will tell her.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
It's just usually those parents don't kick them out of the fucking nest before they're even born. I wish I could beat the shit out of you, but the game won't let me. So confusing. Where the hell is this? Okay, there he is.
It's not possible just now.
I could blow the door open if I had a bomb. Oh, and I need the lockpick for that one. Oh well.
Lock.
Alright.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
Were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yep,
Yes.
Go ahead and go.
You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Alright. Now we gotta inform the captain that his cabin boy is safe and sound. And then we can go back to trying to figure out how to smuggle something onto the damn ship. Hello.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen any?
Alright, let's see what we can sell. Get rid of that. As much as I hate to say it, get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Not gonna use that. Not gonna use that. Not gonna use that. I'm not going to use those for any time soon. Alright.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid.
So, you still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear.
My cabin.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Nuts! Reputation +3. Yay! And we leveled up.
Be back soon, Captain.
Alright, so we get a skill point. And we're gonna put it, we can put it in either here, here, or here. But we're gonna go here first. Alright, you know what, let's go talk to one of the ambassadors. Maybe they can give us something that we can use for money. Because if we can buy, like I said, if we can buy a not coat, we can just stroll into the Port Authority warehouse without having to kill people. And we're supposed to be diplomats, so... Alright, who are you?
Your Excellency. Lord de Sade. I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
So, side quest? Side quest.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Okay, so the Bridge are a race of, essentially, or a nation of alchemists. They are the scientific people. They are in an alliance with the congregation, and they hate Theleme's guts. And the feeling is mutual with Theleme. But we need to find this one dude and make him stop doing whatever the hell he's doing.
Citizens,
Oh, there he is.
present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
So he's a snake oil salesman.
Stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer.
No, it's just the one that's killing everyone.
Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course.
Terms and conditions
That
apply.
being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Alright, let's try it.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Drink it!
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Bullshit. Alright, drink it.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little
Hail
sip
hydrate.
every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Alrighty. We're gonna be sneaky. Just open the door here. Nothing to see, just...
To my help, and death to the others! Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Loot everything. The weird alchemist of the Alliance, who had rented a room upstairs, specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want to accidentally break his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. The customer's always right. That's interesting. His pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. And the antidote. Okay. Alright. So, now that we've liberated these dead bodies of their possessions, let's go sell it. Because I want a sailor coat. Or a pirate coat.
Such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything?
Yeah, shut up. I need to sell stuff. Ooh, I can have an axe, but it's not as good as my mace. So, bye-bye.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
How much is one of those coats, by the way? It's not the best, but it is a not coat, so we'll go ahead and buy it.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Oh, nope. And we're also going to get one for Kurt.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
But we could do that a little bit later.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright, hey, Faker. Drink this.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
Nope.
You refuse to taste it.
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, look, you don't have the right. Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before
That's, not
Think back to the note that we found.
very, encouraging there.
We won't leave the city.
Drink your remedy to prove it's safe. No, I refuse. Why are you refusing? Because it's poison. I mean, shit. Alright, can't go in that door. Just want to make sure there was anything. Can't go there. just gonna grab this. Dear Arif, I'm generally sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as the rules do not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments, and there is nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping low profile. I sincerely hope that you'll eventually find some place where you can be at peace. Your friend... whatever.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds at the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
Okay.
It was for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Okay, so this is... the plot thickens.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Alright, so... his intentions are pure, and he has valid reasons for wanting to leave the Bridge Alliance. But on the other hand, he's lying to his customers, and while normal small doses are harmless, he's selling them to desperate people who are facing a plague. And we all know what dumb, desperate people do when you give them something and say, hey, this can cure almost anything except the Malachor. They won't hear the except the Malachor. They're going to drink the whole phial in one dose, which will lead to the high doses that he's worried about. But god damn it. Alright, I'm gonna help him leave the city.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, We will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Alright, okay, so... first, let's see if there's anything I can... Those might come in handy. Always take keys. Oh, fuck. Alright. Let's see here. Well, we can sneak him out the back that way. But let's at least try and reason with the crowd.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd. I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drank a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me.
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Lying. Hey Nugget, GreedFall's... I like the game GreedFall. It's going a little bit differently than last time, because last time I arrested the dude.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
It worked.
Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahi.
I owe you my life, sir.
Adis and Vertus.
Your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Alright. Now to go tell the Bridge Alliance ambassador that I let his prey get away. But also fuck him, so who cares? So, Ambassador motherfucker, you neglected to mention some things.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
too early to really risk this, so we're just gonna lie.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
We got monies!
Lord de Sade.
And we're level 3. Woohoo! Alright, so what do we get? Get another skill point. Let's see here, shadow dancing. What I'm eventually trying to grab is this, which will allow us to dodge, which will help immensely. Do we get any attribute points? No, and no. Okay. Oh, we might have enough to get another sailor coat. In which case we can alter the ship's manifest without having to kill any of the sailors.
It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Bye. Damn it. So close. I'm a little bit short. Is there anything at all I can sell? Well, it's not like I'm going to be buying anything or using any of this for now, so. All right. There we go. Kurt, I'm going to need you to wear something else real quick. There we go. All right. After we do this side quest, we'll call it a stream for today. But I kind of want to get this part done at least. And then before we take that, gonna go ahead and save real quick. Just in case I fuck it up. And by just in case I mean when I fuck it up. Okay.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Pair a lace drink with sleeping pills. I've got the booze and I got the brandy, but I don't know if I can do it. Because that will require science level 1, and I don't have that. But we do have the Naught uniform, so let's see how this goes. Oh, Raz, when you fuck up, it reminds us of all our limitations as gamers. It makes great content.
Where is the manifest to be?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Well, they don't seem to care about us. Awesome. But that's locked. Shit. Alright. No. Pick up the damn keys.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Okay. There we go. And now we just walk out. First, I want to explore more. What's in here? Ah, front door. Okay.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
You're relieved. Go drink. No need to tell us twice. This is what you call getting a nat 20 on your disguise check.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Alright, coin guard +2 reputation, and no sailors were killed. We did a nice sneaky, nobody died. I call that I call that an absolute win.
Locked. I don't have the key.
Fucking doors. Oh.
Are your boots worn through? Is your...
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The Commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Work is never done. No rest for the wicked. Alright, Kurt, you can wear your old stuff back again. Okay, so, that's all the side quests for now. But I just did it. I did that. It's gonna be glitchy, isn't it? Oh, well. Okay. Oh, new Serene. Okay. Yeah, we can't finish that then until we leave. So, this will be the end of our stream for today. So I hope you guys at least found GreedFall a little bit enjoyable. Granted, the gameplay itself, the game is more built upon diplomacy and machinations than actual combat. So it's kind of more like a strategic chess master sort of thing. But there's still going to be plenty of combat, so don't worry about that. But I hope you guys liked the game so far. Tomorrow, we have more Ghost of Tsushima, where we help out Yuriko, the kind old lady who takes care of the Sakai Manor. Wednesday will be a late stream because of tree work, but it will be a Raz and Floof stream. Well, at least I'll try, and we'll have to work out schedules with Floof, but hopefully we'll be able to do a late one of that. And if we can do the Wednesday one, it will be Borderlands 2, where we take out the Sheriff of Lynchwood. Thursday, we do the Torres saga with an Ace Combat 7 Phoenix. Friday, in the aircraft showcase, we will show off the European aircraft along with the Strike Wyvern. Saturday, Piper will investigate shipwrecks and recruit the convict in Mass Effect 2. And next week, we speak to the Teleme ambassador. Yes, Nugget, your baby will be this Friday. The Typhoon. Yeah, next week in GreedFall, we speak with the Teleme ambassador and figure out where the fuck our cousin is. Until then, thank you all for joining me, and have a great night, everybody.